Hi everyone, so I am back in my country of Australia after my trip overseas to the US, and I was in New York for 1.5 weeks I think, and then went over to Anaheim for a few days so we could do Disneyland, and then went to LA for I think it was just 3 days. So yeah, while in New York rather, I went to the Strand bookstore and I had a lovely meet-up with Sonia from Sonny the Book Lover and Melissa from the Metalhead Bookworm, and it was fantastic and lovely, and friendship abounding and happiness and smiles and laughs and things. And I've got to amalgamate my little videos and photos and stuff from that bookstore visit into a video, so I'll do that and hopefully put that up in the next few days. But I'm still very jet lagged because I haven't had a good sleep since being home, and I did not sleep on the plane journeys, both to the US and coming home, and our flight was very long, and then we had a really long stopover in Korea, and yeah, so I've got to have a good solid sleep at some stage. But yes, while in New York I went to the Strand bookstore, and it was a beautiful place, and I was so happy and just overwhelmed, and all the books were at least half the price of what they are in Australia, including the hardbacks, so I was amazed and really envious that those are the kind of book prices you guys have over there. Just really sincerely jealous. Anywho, I got myself 2 tote bags because of all my purchases, so greetings from the Strand. And then this one, which is cool because it's got keys on it and stuff. Sadly, we didn't get to choose the tote bags that we had. Like, it was if you spent over $50, I think you get a free tote bag. But we didn't get to choose the ones. So, like, there were more fancy ones and larger ones that I would have purchased, but they were quite dear, really, for what they were. So, I was already spending enough money. But before I go through the pile of books I have from the Strand, I'll show you the ones that were waiting for me when I got home as review copies. And only one of these was requested from memory, but I'm excited for some of the others as well. The one I requested was The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. It's hard to say that name, like, together, isn't it? By Michelle Hodkin. And I've heard mixed reviews about this, lots of praise, and then a very good friend of mine said she thought it was very overhyped and not that great. So, see what I think. Probably won't jump on the hype wagon, because I usually don't. But, I mean, I hope I like it. I always hope I like books, so we've got this one. The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith, and I remember this because Christy from the Story Siren got this last year at BEA in her pile of books she came home with, and she struggled to say the title, and I remember like, oh Christy, you're so adorable. So yeah, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw this, and I'm excited to read it, and I'll explain why in a sec. I got Spoiled by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan, and it's just meant to be a very funny, like, reality thing with teens and stuff, so. And that was from Allen and Unwin. Good on your Aussie things. This is Born Wicked, and it's the Cahill Witch Chronicles Book 1 by Jessica Spotswood. I've not heard about it, but the cover's kind of cool. And of course it made me think, because I'm a musical theatre geek, I thought of the line from the musical Wicked, and Glinda says towards the beginning, "Are people born wicked, or do they have wickedness thrust upon them?" So that's what I thought of when I saw that title. And then this one, which is Everneath by Brodie Ashton, and apparently Becca Fitzpatrick from the Hush Hush Chronicles calls it enthralling and suspenseful. The cover's very pretty, as are all paranormal covers, so we'll see what we think of this. The underworld's involved, and I really hope that it's not meant to be, it could be. I think maybe it's sort of a Hades Persephone thing. See how I go. Okay, so those are the books that were sent to me for review, even though I suck at reviewing, because I really do. Last year was pretty damn awful in the books department overall for a variety of reasons, so we'll see how this year goes. I'm anticipating that I might, because I've got so many books here from the Strand, I think I'll have to do a separate video. So please stay tuned for part 2, because I know my camera hates long videos, so we'll see how we go, and I'll make a separate one for just the Strand books. So, yay! Bye-bye.